Now, there's a Kiss story, because when isn't there a Kiss story from like 2015 to 2018? And I want to talk about it. Now, Kiss filed a trademark that seems to be puzzling most of the Kiss army. And it was filed in the trademark registry in the United States under Kiss catalog for the phrase, "the end of the road." And the category said it was for live services / performances, which I hope to Christ they mean concerts. And it seems to have a lot of people wondering, is this really the end of Kiss? Is Kiss about to end? You know, we see Gene, he's linking up with Ace. Paul and Ace have done stuff together. Apparently Gene and Vinny are doing things together. And all I can really say on this is that there's a lot of speculation. But if this is the last tour for Kiss, I think that's a good thing. And I do want to say, I think anyone who knows me or knows anything I've said on the air for the past 10 years knows that I love Kiss, and Kiss is a huge part of my life and probably always will be. There will always be something that I will associate with the most carefree, liberated time in my life, being a young child and looking up to people as if they were gods and superheroes, because that's what they were to me, and that will always mean the world to me. But just because it's time for something to end, I don't think it takes away from how good that thing is or was, or how great the legacy and memory of that thing will continue to be through years and years and years. And, you know, just because they decide to hang it up, which it seems like they probably are going to, it just doesn't take away from anything, you know? And when I see Paul struggling to sing sometimes, because... And that's the thing. It's not a cut to Paul Stanley to say he's struggling to sing. Paul has talked about how he struggles to sing sometimes live on stage. And, you know, we get into this weird territory where saying fact is interpreted as an insult or bashing or a cut at someone who I actually have a lot of respect for. And I think that the people who are voicing these kinds of opinions, that is purely why it's happening. It's because we have a huge respect for Kiss. And this isn't just for Kiss, that when, like I say, when you end something, it doesn't take away from the memory and the legacy and how it will be remembered. But continuing something for too long will. And I think that there's a very, very fine line that needs to be towed here. So if this is the end of Kiss, I hope they go out onto the world stage and do a huge tour that lasts like a year and a half, 2 years, like Ozzy will be doing, like I talked about with Zach just now. And I hope they bow out with grace and they bring the other original members on stage and they bury the hatchet. They give each other a hug and tell each other they love each other. And they can sit back and have a moment and say, look what the hell we created. This is so beautiful and I love you guys. Because I feel like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Kiss, it was sort of a staged version of what that was supposed to be. It was a very stilted representation of making amends. And I hope that the band really can just make amends and end things on good terms and let the Kiss legacy live.